Alright, welcome to the second part of the flight from Gatwick to Barbados. How shall I phrase this? Yeah, this is my first time doing a second part to a flight leg, interestingly. And I didn't mention it at the first video, only in text actually. So when I said that I will see you in 5 minutes max, it was kind of a lie, but whatever. Anyways, we are close to our top of the descent, and we should probably prepare for it and not ramble on. So I guess the first thing we can do is look at the META for Barbados. So the META is done 55 minutes ago. 11021 knots. Visibility is 10 statute miles. Scattered clouds at 2,200 feet. Temperature 260.23. QNH 1012. So set the QNH first. There we go. 1012. Visibility isn't an issue, so we'll be doing as usual the ILS 09, and the winds are 110, so 09 is still the runway as planned. There'll be no change in the arrival, and we should probably check the charts too. Let's see, ILS localizer Zulu 09. Okay, so we are probably Cat Delta aircraft. Let's see, our landing speed is 131. Never mind, we're gonna be Cat Charlie. So, is it? It'll be 136. Yeah, it will still be Cat Charlie. We can either choose a barrel of 384 or a radio of 215, and I will do barrel of 384 because it is closer to a 10, a rounded off to a 10 digit, so it's at 380. Okay, and minimums is set. Auto brakes, let's see, how long is the runway? It is 3 kilometers long. We don't need any auto brakes for that. Might be a better idea to do so, but we'll see, because if we get off at Ram Echo, we can head straight to our stand, which is basically a few meters away. But I don't know, maybe we won't use auto brake and we'll vacate somewhere else instead. Let's probably reset our MCP altitude. It's at 2,000 first. Okay, there we go. The airport is quite small, so there is 22 stands on the airport, and believe it or not, this airport can accept a 747, which Virgin Atlantic uses from Manchester to Barbados. I think the flight is Virgin 78. And maybe another airline also uses 747, I can't remember, but either that or only Virgin Atlantic uses the 747 to come here. But there is also another 777 flight that leaves here to Manchester, I believe. I cannot be absolutely sure. I did check this list of schedule of flights for this airport a few days ago, but of course I can't remember it. Yeah. Anyways, we probably should turn on the seatbelt signs. There we go. Seatbelt signs is on to prepare the cabin for landing, and I believe that is it for the top of descent stuff. Yeah. Anyways, maybe I can talk a bit of stuff first before we actually reach our top of descent. Between not between our departure and arrival, but rather before this flight, there was a few announcements on Facebook that I saw only after the departure, which mentioned about a few things actually. I think there was three major things. Yeah, there was three major things. The first is Orbex True Earth Central, that is going to be released pretty much very soon, either in a few days time or in December. I think I tackled that topic in the last video, so I'm going to skip that. The other two things are Active Sky for X-Plane and another auto gate. I think it's called SAM, I can't remember the exact name for it, but I think it's called SAM. I'm going to talk about Active Sky first and how I feel about it. Active Sky, as you all know, is a famous application for P3D or FSX users for weather engine, and if you have ASCA, maybe the cloud textures too. Well, this time around that is coming out for X-Plane, it is only the weather engine itself without the ASCA clouds. So whether or not I'll buy it is also another question, because I'm still lacking of a good cloud texture, and I of course would want a better cloud texture, and I know that beforehand that ASCA won't come out that fast, and I know that what will come out only is the weather engine, but I may choose to buy it, but it depends, to be honest, on how it performs on others. I'll probably look at a few reviews of others first before I actually make up my mind, but the chances are I would probably buy it either this year, if it comes out this year, or next year. And ASCA for X-Plane is going to come out next year, end of year, Q4 of 2019. That is estimated, of course, by Active Sky themselves, not me. So yeah. And why is the aircraft not? I mean, why is the aircraft speeding up again? Please. Okay. Wait for the top of the descent first, and that's ASCA out of the way. I will tell you if I actually do buy it or not. Next up is SAM, and seems pretty exciting, to be honest, for the SAM to come out, because if you haven't seen it already, you can connect jetways to multiple doors instead of one, like how AutoGate does it, and that's pretty much about it. I would say the difference. Maybe a few more visually better looking jetways. Maybe jetways. I'm not sure about jetways, but the lead-in things, marshalers, and of course the digital one will be improved. And I think the top of the descent, the VNAV doesn't work. So what I will do is I'll descend this aircraft manually, and we'll set the speed back down to Mach decimal 77, and we'll start the descent. Can't do that. Okay, never mind. And I need to be a bit faster. Let's see, what does VNAV say? It does not say anything, to be honest. Send now. There we go. V speed is 2100. Maybe VNAV will work now? Maybe, just maybe. It's not on the VNAV path yet, I believe. Let's see. No, I can't tell from this. It does not tell me how high or low I am. There's no diamonds here anyways, so whatever. Believe I should. Do I have to engage VNAV for it? Yeah, I do. Would it work now? Yeah, it will work. Okay, back to SAM. Like I said, it will be a cool idea, definitely, and I will probably be using it. Just the only problem is that not many airports will support it as of release, and it'll probably take a few months or maybe even years if we're unlucky for more airports to support it. For my Singapore Changi, I will probably update it myself within a few days, maybe 1 or 2 is my guess, and hopefully release it by then with the SAM jetways and maybe also the AutoGate jetways for users who want to still use AutoGate instead. Depends, to be honest, because you know I may or may not be free then. But yeah, and that's about it, I guess, for the releases. Can't say anything else. Maybe I will add on to any of those topics once I am down further in the descent, because I might think of something else to say between the cut from in a few seconds here. to the landing phase. So yeah, anyways, like I said, I will just cut right here and I'll be back at the landing phase. Alright, we are far under 10k feet now, and all the skies are all pretty much dark and gloomy, and I think that's the airport right there. Yeah, looks like it to me. So we should probably turn on all the lights now. So the landing lights go on, the runway turn off lights, taxi lights, and wing light. So see the beautiful wing lights out there, and let's hope the airport worked out well, because I installed the airport before I launched the simulator, and I did not restart it to move the order of the scenery, as I have installed auto too, so it could be the reason why there's no lights around. Yeah. Anyways, that should be fine. Let's look at the airport, because from what I see, the airport is higher than the auto, but the auto is higher than everything else. So basically, the first in the list is the airport, the second in the list is the auto for the surrounding area, and after that is everything else. So yeah, anyways, should probably take over the speed now, so we should reduce to 200 knots even, so that we can get prepared for landing. Anyways, we should reduce the cabin lights now. That's not low enough. A bit lower. Alright, good enough. Okay, we should arm the spoilers too, and no speed brakes as usual. It's not as usual, I mean as said. So yeah. Maybe we should put out some speed brakes actually, now that I think of it. I'm not so sure. Let's see, how far is it away from the airport? We can check the charts. Localizer 09, that's Olido is 12.4 DME out, so should be fine. Let's check our landing speed. It is 135 knots for flaps 30, so that is confirmed, and we have more fuel than we planned for reserves, so that is totally fine. We have 5 tons extra, which won't be really used, so yeah. Anyways, the runway heading is I think 091 degrees. There we go. And we intercept the localizer pretty soon. You can see the pink diamond coming down already, or going up even. That's the lowest zoom that we can get. It is fine. Right, here's the left turn. I'm the localizer and glide slope. Seems like we should reduce our rate of descent to capture the glide slope. Actually, okay, localizer has been captured. Now it's just the glide slope. Just 500 FPM. Can't see anything outside as expected. If I turn on the two options that I have to make the thing darker, oh my, yeah, this is much better, I believe. Alright, glide slope has been captured with that local pressure. There we go. Gear down. Flaps 1. Set flaps 1 speed. 190 knots. Apparently the DME is not working. Alright, let's see. At Elixir, it is 7 DME out. So, Jesus. Whoa, 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 what are you doing? Randomly diving down. Luckily, luckily I was managing the PFD. Oh my god, that was scary. Alright, flaps 5. Right, we're currently about 7 DME out. And go around altitude is 3,000 feet. Okay, 3,000 feet is set. Set flaps 15. Flaps 15 speed. That does not look good in any way. The runway lights are cut off right there. Flaps 20. The altitude callouts are broken. I think so, at least. We'll wait for 1,000 feet and we'll check. Flaps 25. And flaps 30. Can't see anything, never mind. Disconnect the auto throttle. I have the throttle. Or disconnect autopilot too. I have the plane. So 21 knot semi crosswind, and it being so dark is not helping at all. Hold on. Let's level out the plane. I need to turn on some cabin light. There we go. I need to see where the center of the aircraft is. Okay, now I'm seriously low, I believe. And then more thrust. Landing. 3 whites is still fine. Oh my god, okay, I thought the runway was broken. Let's see if it's broken up there.
Long landing, 9,000 feet remaining.
Okay, reverse thrust. Trying to do some left rudder, but it's not working out that well. Yep, the runway is here, it's just the lights are broken for some reason. Right, we'll put in some brakes. And that's the exit here on the left that I would prefer to have left on, but don't think we're gonna make it. Yep. Alright, slow the reverses, manual brake.
5,000 remaining.
Flaps up. And spoilers down. We will keep rolling until I see the next exit.
4,000 remaining.
Which should be Foxtrot. And that is the Foxtrot sign right there. Okay, left turn into Foxtrot. We'll turn off the landing lights. I think the rudder pedals are a bit broken because this is not full left rudder. Yeah, there we go. Alright, strobe lights go off, wing lights go off, APU goes to on. I'll show you in a second what I meant by not full left rudder. Alright. Turn off the terrain radar. Auto throttle and flight director goes to off. Terrain transponder set to standby. Seems like there's a British Airways 747 there for some reason. And I think it's taking up my stand, so I might have to take stand 11 instead. Alright. APU generators and bleeds go on. Engine bleeds and generators goes off. Go. Window heat can go off. And anti-ice goes off. Yep, that's a stand 12 right there, and it's fully taken. Alright. 10, 11 it is. I hope 1011 isn't taken. I believe it isn't. Doesn't look like it is. Yep, it isn't. Alright, that's good. And all of the stands here do not have jetways, so yeah. Let's slow down a little bit more. 5 knots maximum, not 10. Right, runway turn off lights go off. And I will have to cheat a little bit because there's no marshal alert. And I believe that is fine. Alright. Set the parking brakes. Turn off the taxi light. And we'll shut down both engines. Turn off the hydraulics. Fuel pumps, most of it can go off. And wait for the engine. N2. Oh, it's below 20 already, so beacon lights can go off, seatbelt signs can go off, and we will call all the ground handling, basically everything, yeah, except for maybe you. There you go. Because one passenger bus isn't gonna do it, and I might as well let the passengers walk towards the terminal instead. Alright, can see some reflection on the tarmac, but can't even see the tarmac at all. It's that dark. It's basically X-plane lighting in a nutshell for you. I am not exactly sure why it's so dark normally, but yeah. Anyway, we should probably turn off the nav light too, because we don't need the nav light. Yeah, it's really dark. Can't really see anything. Might do some post editing. Brightening, but we'll see how it works. There we go. Now we can see some of the livery because of the beacon of the trucks, but that's of course because of the beacons of the trucks. Let's turn on the lights for you too, so why not? Anyways, that will be it for this flight. I'll be flying somewhere in America next video, I believe. I don't think it will be a long haul because there's only a few 777 flights, I think 1 or 2, and maybe even 1 only, which is back to Gatwick, and I don't think it'll be interesting to watch the return flight, so I'll be flying to somewhere else. So yeah, anyways, hope you have enjoyed this random 2-part series of flight leg, and maybe you can let me know whether you prefer this type of 2 videos or maybe one whole entire 1 hour plus video. I'm not sure, but till the next video, which I hope will come out, and I will be remembering to do it and scheduling it. Yeah, take care and happy flying. Goodbye.